Morning everybody, Claire here from Rainbow Acrylics. I'm doing a huge commission this morning. It's a flip cup commission. It's a triptych. Each of the three canvases is 50 by 80 centimetres long, so really quite big. I'm going to be layering up 21 cups of paint, so 7 per canvas. And I can't wait. Colour scheme is amazing. It's pinky lilac-y colours to match some curtains, adding in some blues, some silvers. Let me show you. These are my paints all lined up. I've already mixed them, so I'll show you. I've got 3 Essentials Royal and Langnickel paints, cerulean blue, ultramarine blue and silver. I've got a contrasting silver here, which is the Pebeo Studio Acrylics silver. I've also got Pebeo Studio Acrylics Payne's Grey, the iridescent blue black, and then the iridescent violet blue. I've also got, let me show you this one next, the Montmartre purple. And then the main feature of the paintings will be these 6 cups. So these are made from the Amsterdam acrylic Caput Mortuum violet, and also the Pebeo Studio Acrylics Transparent Violet, Oriental Violet. So for these, the back cup is the full colour, and then I've just added increasing amounts of white just to get different shades of those 2 colours. So I want those to be the main feature of the painting, with then just some contrast, so some darks, some blues, some silver, and then these 2 contrasting colours. This iridescent and this purple. There is a lot of paint here. I've just worked it out. There is almost 1,400 grams of paint, and then the same again in the pouring medium. So an awful lot. Each of these cups have 100 grams of paint and 100 grams of pouring medium in them, and a bit of water. These 8 cups all have 70 grams of paint, 70 grams of pouring medium. So such a lot of paint. So my pouring medium is my homemade pouring medium, which is 2 parts PVA glue, 1 part water, and then the paints are mixed 50-50 pouring medium and water. I've had to add pouring medium and paint, sorry. I've had to add extra water because a lot of them have been too thick. So these iridescents, you can just see how thick they are. But what I like to do is just pour a little trail on the surface of the paint, and you can see it just disappears after a few seconds. If I show you with a non-iridescent colour, it's probably a bit easier to see. You can see the trail, and then it just disappears into the paint. Let's show you with this one, see if that... So they're probably on the thick side still. I might add a little bit more water to that. Yeah, I think I will actually, because it's probably staying on the surface for a little bit too long. Let's try the purple. Now I can feel that's thinner. Yeah, you see that probably lasts about 3 seconds. So that's the sort of consistency I want. Again, that's probably slightly thick. I might just add a little bit more water. So to all these paints, I've added this Spot On Treadmill Silicone. To the big cups here, I've added 4 drops in each cup. And then to these slightly smaller cups, I've added 3 drops and given them a really good mix. So I'm just going to play around a little bit more with the consistency, and then I'm ready to layer the cups up. Right, I'm finally ready. I had to actually add to mix up some extra paint because my cups weren't full enough. I wanted them all to be reasonably full. So these are the canvases, 50 by 80 centimetres each, so huge. 3 of them is really big. I have put big push pins in the back of all of them, so they lift off the worktop, and I've levelled them all. I've checked with my little spirit level here that they are all flat, and they are. So my plan, 7 cups on each. I think I'm going to do them along a line in the centre. I might stagger them just slightly because I'm not sure it will fit on otherwise, and then I can tilt from side to side. So I'll show you roughly where I'm going to put them, I think. finished. I'm so pleased they're finally finished. It's taken me 4 hours for mixing the paints, pouring the paints. It's taken me ages. I've loved every second of it though. The colour scheme is fab. I really like it. Purples, blues and pinks. I mean, what, you can't go wrong, can you? Absolutely gorgeous. They are huge. It all looks a bit of a mess at the moment because it's sort of still on my really painted worktop, but just imagine when these are on a white wall or a grey wall, a pale wall, the colours will just stand out. They'll look absolutely fab. So let me take you in for a close-up. As you know, I'm a massive fan of cells, and these paintings are covered in cells. Absolutely gorgeous. So the colour of the customer's curtains, I think it's this sort of shade here, this sort of lilac-y, pinky shade. So that colour is just spread throughout the whole of these 3 canvases. It's just dotted around everywhere. I love the contrast of the blues, the dark blue and then the cerulean blue, the slightly lighter blue. I think that works really well. If you have colours that are all very similar to each other, it just doesn't work. You need the contrast with this type of painting, the light and the dark. And you've got the really pale, I'll show you here, the really pale pink here, which looks almost white. I didn't want to include just white because I thought it would look too stark and too bright. And I'm really pleased I've kept to that, because it does look white here, but in fact it's not. It's just a really pale pink. And then the 3rd canvas, just look at the blue and the purple next to each other. Just gorgeous. There's a lot of movement in this big triptych. It almost reminds me of a river, quite a turbulent river. Is that the word? Just, yeah, a lot, like a whirlpool, lots of water swirling around. Really happy with it. Let's go in to see some of these cells. Great, so I will be back when it's dry. So it's finally dry. It's taken several days, almost a week to dry, because there was so much paint on there. I'm really happy with it. I think it really works as a triptych. As a single painting, I'm not so sure, but as a triptych, I really like it. It really reminds me of splashing water, like rapids, water rapids, splashing. Really pleased with it. On a pale wall, I think it will be so bold and so striking. Let me take you in for a close-up, because it's close-up that you really start to see some of the detail. Let's go into the first canvas to start with. The colours are just amazing, blue and pink and purple, and you can just keep looking. Wherever you look, there's just so much to see. It's just so pretty. The colours are absolutely gorgeous. I'm so pleased I put those 2 shades of blue in, because I think that really helps. That light blue there, the cerulean blue, I think it really just lightens the whole thing. I think without it, it would look quite dark. Let's swap over to the middle canvas. And you just got to look at some of the details. So pretty. And the 3rd canvas. I love the way you've got obviously the colours that I put in, but then you've got lots of other shades as well, because all the colours have blended. So you've got not only the colours that I used, but another collection of colours where the different colours have merged together and blended a bit. So you always get some really interesting and unusual colours. So there you go, all done. So I will wait 4 weeks now, and then I will varnish this with Liquitex High Gloss Varnish, which is my favourite. Great, thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, I've got lots more videos coming. Please hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and leave me any comments or questions you like. Great. Have a good evening everyone. Bye.